everybody, Kamea here. 2018, what a year. If there's something Past Me was totally right about, it's her prediction for 2018. So what I said on 2017 is that next year, so this year, is going to be a year of accomplishments, of achievements, of experimentation, of determination, of getting out there and showcasing myself and the brand that I'm building for myself. And little did I know, I was so right. It was everything I said and more. So here's a quick recap. Back in 2017, what I thought about was the debate competition that I was going to have that January and the end of semester exams that were coming up that May. And I did in fact have that debate competition on January. I even took a really cute picture of me as a bunny. Somebody just put the bag on my head and I rolled with it. That January, I also did an audition and got accepted to Mystia, which is a web series about mermaids, sirens, everything that's in between. It's a really good fantasy web series. So I'm playing Luna, which is the main character's best friend, starting from season 2. Go check this series out, you won't regret it, it's really good. Moving on to February. February is when I met one of my dearest, closest friendlies up to this day. And these are the Smosh Games chat rigs. I joined that group around mid-February, I believe, and I just love each and every one of these people so much, and I'm glad they're a part of my life now. Moving on to March! So March's highlight, aside from me starting my question of the day segment in that SG Chatrics group, which is still consistently going on to this day, I'm pretty impressed with myself, is my trip to Amsterdam with my best friend Vicky. Basically, there's a vlog out that sums up the entire experience, or, well, most of it. But to recap, we flew to Amsterdam, we saw the city, we rode a beer barrel all the way to VidCon and back. We took over VidCon. We now have a panel that is a part of VidCon's actual program, just now under a different title and under VidCon's management, not ours. And we saw Postmodern Jukebox live. So many things that I couldn't even imagine doing happened through this trip, and I'm just so glad I got to experience them and that I got to experience them with Vicky, and it's just a huge honor and a huge pleasure all around. That was a serious thrill that's leading us up to April. And listen, I'm a simple student. I'm studying for a computer science degree, and a girl's gotta rest sometimes. So knowing that April is 1 month before the end of semester exams, I decided I'm going to take it slow. So I studied throughout the majority of the month. I met up with friends and went to a convention. And that convention was Olamot, which yielded 2 vlogs. I was on a Standard Sides cast on the first day, and the John from Steam Power Giraffe on the second day. So both days were incredible. We made really cool videos and the experiences were just super cool. Like, I'm really glad that I got to be there and I got to do things before my schedule kind of filled up with exams. So, knowing that my academic year was going to be over that August, I knew that I had to study hard. So May wasn't very eventful. I wanted to ace all of the tests I took, or at least get a satisfying grade, I guess. I wanted to do that on the first try. Some I did, some I didn't. That's fine, it works, it happens. So the exciting events for May, aside from, learning, were the Angels Beat Founders Appreciation Day. And guess what? I'm a founder! I was promoted and it's really cool. I'm super proud of the new position. So as you'd probably guess, as a founder, that Appreciation Day also applied to me. So that was very nice. And not just that, May was the Eurovision month. So this is one of the Eurovisions I got to catch the most of. I've seen 3 rounds of this year's Eurovision, so I pretty much know all of the songs, or can at least recognize them. And that very much shaped the rest of the year for me, because this year's Eurovision was awesome. Like, it was so good, it still kind of is burned in my head, in a way. Moving on to June! So, June was pretty crazy to me in a way. I mean, aside from the exams that I had to learn for and work for and pass, all that, June is a month where one of my biggest dreams came true. And that is to form a connection with one of my favorite singer-songwriter-composers. And I'm not saying that lightly. I've heard so much music, and I just love this dude's work so much. So much so that he's the most listened artist on my playlists this year. Check out my Wrapped! So June rolled by, and we're in July. July is when another one of my dreams came true. I got an offer. And what an offer I got. So, to those of you who don't know, I've been trying to get into the dubbing and voice acting industry for 10 years now. On and off, not very consistently, because I admit I don't have a lot of free time. But knowing that, I still tried to do things whenever I can, to look up auditions, to see if somebody's hiring or looking. And I got 2 auditions. I didn't pass any of them. But hey, that's fine. I did not want to give up, because that is an industry that is really fun for me to work in. So I decided, since I took a dubbing course back in 2008, that my demo is not as good as it can be. So I sat down, I translated a scene from Little Mermaid from scratch, and I dubbed Ariel and Flounder, and decided that this is going to be a way more suitable demo than what I already had in my hands, which was a demo from 10 years ago. I've gotten much better since. So I sent it out to a few studios and got an email from one of them, which states that they want me for a general audition. Alright, let's fast forward into August, still having exams, and yet I decided that I'm still going to audition and do whatever they asked me to. We just have to coordinate dates a little better. And my audition results are in. August 15th was my first official work day. So I couldn't really talk about my projects back then because of NDAs and all that. And months rolled by. September, I had to rest again after all the exams. So yay, more conventions! September was the month where I led my first cosplay cast. And even though we were only 3 people that showed up, the Eurovision cast was really cool and people really liked it. So October rolled by, I started my 2nd year in college, I passed all of my exams, everything is great, and whoop, here comes November! And that is when I decide to cave in and open an Instagram account. So yeah, that's right, I've got an Instagram account now. The link to it is going to be in the description. Go ahead and follow me if you want to see really cool pictures. I decided that I'm going to start a picture project. This is also the announcement for it. And take a picture of a highlight of every day of 2019. I may even edit them into a video later. But yeah, that's the main gist, that's the premise. And I can't wait to actually hop in on this and start doing things. because I do want to document some of my experiences. So aside from that Instagram account, I did something I haven't done for 5 years, and that is to join another D&D group! Yeah, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since I was 12, I guess? It was 6th grade, I think. I'm not sure. And I kind of stopped back in 2013 because life just got too heavy for me to handle in a way. Like, I was super busy and the group kind of disbanded because I wasn't the only one who got really busy. And since then, I didn't even think about finding a new Dungeons and Dragons group. And then one of my close friends was like, hey, I want to be a dungeon master. Let's gather some friends and make an online group happen. Alright, cool! Now I've got 3 new characters that I can show off. Perfect! So that's happening right now. We're meeting up every week on Discord and it feels really good. It pretty much feels like home. They're all close friends of mine. Like, every member of this group is a close friend of mine. And I'm really enjoying this experience. It feels kind of cathartic when you compare it to weeks of studying. So that's November. And December was pretty much the craziest month of this year. So, well, where do I begin? One of my dubbing projects came out. So you know how season 2 of Alexa and Katie's out on Netflix? Yeah, I'm dubbing there, in the Hebrew version. That's so weird to say, I'm so glad. I just feel so blissful when something I work on for 4 months this time actually sees the light of day, comes out to the world for people to see. It's such a great feeling. I love that. So it's that, and I flew to Vienna and to Cyprus and London. We went to Cyprus on the way back from Vienna that month. So like I wasn't present in college for 2 weeks. So I'm catching up with that right now. I tried for a Starship group. If you guys know Team Star Kids, Starship is one of their musicals, and there's a group on Sing Karaoke that is recording Starship from top to bottom, start to finish, scenes and songs. So I auditioned for all of the female roles and I got in! So the group is called #The Future Is Now. It's on Sing Karaoke. I'm portraying, that's really surprising actually considering my range. I'm portraying Specs, which is Julia Albane's character on stage. So it's that. And this channel has passed 500 subscribers this month. And I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me and enjoying my journey and my experiences and everything I have to say. I am honestly really grateful that you guys are still sticking with me and watching what I have to show. So I really hope we'll have an amazing 2019 together. I don't know if I can upload more frequently, but if I can, I definitely will do my best to do so. Because I love this channel, I love making videos, and I love my community. So I'm really glad you guys are still here, still out there. I hope you take care of yourselves. I hope you stay happy and healthy. And may we have an incredible 2019. As you know, the links to all the vlogs I've mentioned in this video are going to be in the description below and are going to appear at the end of the video. My social media links are also going to be in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Last but not least, don't forget to keep spreading the love.